Okay, there's something kind of crazy I've noticed over the past few months, and I want to talk about it today. You see, most guys in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, even beyond, have this massive misconception about dating younger women. And if you fall into that age group, let me tell you something. Straight up, this belief is probably the number one thing holding you back in your dating life. It's the reason you're single right now. It's the reason you're not dating hot, vibrant, younger women who would genuinely want to be with you. So in today's video, I'm going to expose this false belief once and for all. And more importantly, I'm going to give you 6 powerful, easy to use ways to attract a woman who's younger than you without needing to change who you are or pretend to be something you're not. And the best part, these 6 strategies will help you completely overcome all the social stigma around age gap relationships. When you apply them, you'll find that younger women not only become open to dating you, they'll be drawn to you, even crave you because you offer something younger. Guys simply cannot. All I ask is that you pay attention, watch till the end, and trust me, I'll show you exactly how it all works. My name is Amelia, and from here on out, I'm going to be your very own personal wing girl every single week. I share the real, no-fluff insider information about what women truly want, not what they say they want, but what actually creates that gut-level attraction. Plus, I give you instantly effective methods to win over any woman you like, even the ones you think are way out of your league. So if you're serious about improving your dating life, hit that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and let's get you the love life you deserve. All right, now, let's get into the real reason you're here. Here is the big misconception that I want to clear up most older men again. Men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, even 60s think that their age automatically makes them less attractive to younger women. They assume women see them as too old, too boring, too out of touch. But here's the truth. Your age can be your biggest asset if you know how to use it. Younger women, especially high-quality, emotionally mature ones, are biologically and psychologically wired to be drawn to certain traits. That older men are more likely to have traits like confidence, stability, emotional control, experience, and masculine assertiveness. In fact, there have been multiple scientific studies that back this up. Women often fantasize about older men. And I'm not just talking about the sugar daddy stereotype. I'm talking about women being genuinely turned on by a man who's got his life together, who carries himself with calm dominance and isn't trying to impress anyone. But here's the catch. Older men are only attractive to younger women when they match her fantasy. What do I mean by that? Most younger women imagine older men to be naturally more confident, grounded, and masculine than guys. Their own age, they picture a man who is self-assured, emotionally strong, maybe a little mysterious, a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to claim it. That image alone is incredibly sexy to a younger woman. So if you, as an older guy, can step into that energy, if you can present yourself as confident, secure, and a little playful, then yes, she will be attracted to you. Even if you're twice her age, even if you think she's my daughter's age, this can't happen. It can and it does, because when a woman feels drawn to you, when her body responds before her mind can catch up, any social stigma around dating an older man melts away. Now here are the 6 proven ways to activate that response in her ways to naturally show your confidence and make her see you as the strong, desirable older man she's secretly craving. Let's start with the first one. Make strong eye contact. This may seem basic, but it's everything. If you avoid eye contact, it sends the signal that you're insecure, afraid, or unsure of yourself. And to a woman, that translates to not a leader, not confident, and not attractive. But when you hold eye contact, even for just 3 seconds, you communicate certainty. You show her you're comfortable with yourself and your surroundings. You show you're present. Look at characters like James Bond, Don Draper, or even Ted Lasso. They don't, look around nervously when they speak. They look directly into the eyes of the person they're talking to. That alone is deeply magnetic. And yes, it works, even if you're not. James Bond, that gaze, that confidence, it creates a moment, a connection. Butterflies use nicknames. This is such a fun, underestimated move. Give her a nickname, a playful, original name that's based on something she said or did. Maybe she talks a lot, call her chatterbox. Maybe she smiled a certain way. Dimples, maybe she's quirky, wacka-oodle. Yes, someone actually used that and it worked. The point is, nicknames show that you're paying attention, that you're playful and that you don't take everything so seriously. It makes her feel special, like she stands out to you. Even better, this can quickly become your private inside joke that creates intimacy faster than anything but a word of warning. Don't overuse it. The charm lies in the surprise. Use it occasionally and always with a smile. 3. Use playful judgment. Now this one is a game-changer. Most men, especially older men trying to impress younger women, fall into the trap of trying too hard. They talk like salesmen. They're constantly qualifying themselves, saying things like, I'm successful, I work out, I'm really respectful, I'm not like other guys. It comes off desperate. It screams, please like me. But what do women actually want? They don't want to be impressed. They want to be intrigued, challenged, engaged. That's why playful judgment works so well. Here's how it works. You notice something a girl says or does. Then you make a light-hearted, exaggerated judgment about it. It's not serious. It's not insulting. It's teasing. Example, she orders a martini. You say, one of those fancy high-maintenance girls, huh? Or she says she loves reading fantasy novels. You respond with a grin, so you're a closet nerd. I knew it. You're not actually judging her. You're just playing this flips, the script. You're no longer trying to win her over. You're evaluating her. That dynamic is magnetic. It shows you've got standards. You're not trying to be liked. You're already confident in your own value. It creates emotional friction, the kind of playful tension that makes attraction come alive, and trust me, women love it because now they want to prove themselves to you for use. Small disagreements. This is another huge one. Most men think the best way to get a girl to like them is to agree with everything she says. She says she likes sushi. Oh, me too. She says she hates loud music. Same here. She says she's into astrology. Wow, I totally believe in that too. Stop. If you agree with everything, you seem like you're just trying to win her approval, and nothing kills attraction faster than that. You don't want to be the overly nice guy. You want to be authentic, a man who can hold his own in conversation. So don't be afraid to disagree. The key here is to do it with calmness and curiosity. You're not trying to argue. You're showing you have your own thoughts and you're not afraid to express them. Here's a great example. She says, I love electronic music. You respond, interesting, I've never really been into that genre. To be honest, what is it about it that you like? Boom. You disagreed, but in a respectful and open way. Now she gets to explain her taste. You get to learn about her and you've shown confidence all at once. Or let's say you're talking about movies. She says her favourite is Titanic. You say, with a teasing grin, Titanic. Really? So you're one of those hopeless romantics. Huh. Watch her giggle, blush, and try to explain herself. Suddenly, you're no longer just another guy. You're someone she feels something around. And that emotion is what creates real connection. Initiate physical touch early and appropriately. This one cannot be stressed enough. Most men completely avoid touch in the early stages because they're afraid it will be creepy or weird. And yes, if you go overboard, it can be. But when done right, touch is one of the most powerful tools in human connection. Why? Because touch builds trust faster than words. It triggers oxytocin, the bonding chemical. It creates comfort. It signals boldness. So how do you do it? Start small, start platonically, shake her hand with genuine warmth. When you meet, lightly touch her arm or shoulder. If she says something funny, give a quick high five. If you agree on something, brush against her side as you lean in slightly to speak. These tiny touches communicate that you're comfortable in your own skin and you're not afraid of physical closeness. And once she accepts these touches, it opens the door to more affectionate ones. Later, holding hands, hugs, or even escalating intimacy with her consent and enthusiasm. The bottom line is, if you wait too long to break the touch barrier, she'll start to see you as just a friend. And once that happens, it's hard to go back. So, be bold, but be respectful. Be smooth and always read her comfort level. Lead the conversation. This is where most guys totally mess up. They start a conversation with a woman, ask 1 or 2 questions, and then pause. They expect her to take over to be the entertaining one. Wrong. If you want to stand out, you need to take the lead. Especially early on, that means you ask thoughtful, interesting questions. Share personal. Stories short but meaningful. Add humour and observations, move from topic to topic smoothly. In other words, you steer the ship. Why is this so important? Because when you lead the conversation, it signals masculinity. Women feel safe and relaxed around men who know how to lead. It allows them to open up, to laugh, to get curious, to feel like they're in a real interaction, not an awkward interview. And yes, I know what you're thinking, but man, what if I run out of things to say? You're not alone. That's exactly why I created an entire free training video on something called conversation threading. It's an 8-minute masterclass that teaches you how to keep a tie, conversation flowing effortlessly, how to create chemistry and natural connection. Even if you're shy, introverted, or totally out of practice, this video has helped over 100,000 men. And I promise it will help you too. You'll find the link to watch it for free in the description below, or if you're on the screen, just click right here and it will take you there. Trust me, if you want to talk to women in a way that feels natural, powerful, and confident, you need to watch that video. Let's wrap it up beautifully. So if you're truly serious about dating high-quality younger women, and if you're tired of feeling invisible, awkward, or like your best days are behind you, they're not, then now is the time to change how you see yourself. Because here's the truth, most men never hear. It's not your looks, it's not your bank account, it's not even your age, it's your presence, your confidence, your leadership. When you understand how to show up as a grounded, emotionally strong man, women feel it. It doesn't matter if she's 25 and you're 55. When a woman feels that masculine energy from you, authentic, calm, unshakable, she will be drawn to you in ways that defy logic. She'll ignore the judgment from others. She'll overlook the age gap. She'll lean in and feel safe. Desired, feminine, and you will feel respected, admired, wanted. So go back through this video. Watch it again if you need to practice. The 6 tools I gave you today: hold strong, intentional eye contact. Give her a playful nickname that's just for her use. Light-hearted judgment to tease and challenge her. Disagree calmly to show that you're not seeking approval. Break the touch barrier early in safe, confident ways. And most importantly, lead the conversation like a man who knows his worth. Do these things not just once, but consistently, and you will become the type of man that younger women naturally desire. Not because you're trying to be someone else, but because you're finally owning who you are. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. You don't need to have the perfect body, the perfect life, or the perfect lines. You just need to show up grounded, real certain. Now, if this video spoke to you, if something inside you clicked, I want you to do 2 simple things. 1, hit that like button to let me know this resonated with you and help YouTube show it to other men who need this. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because every week I give you tools, insights, and real conversations to help you master your dating life and reconnect with your masculine edge. And hey, don't forget, click the link below to check out my free 8-minute video on conversation threading. That video alone will completely transform how you talk to women, how you hold their attention, and how easily you can build attraction in just one conversation. The men who win in dating today, they're not the youngest, they're not the richest, they're the ones who know how to connect, how to show up with courage, confidence, and charm. And you, my friend, can absolutely be one of them. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. That alone tells me something powerful about you. I'll see you next week with more real talk, more strategy, and more wins. Until then, stay bold, stay grounded, and go after what you want. You've got this.